Hello, I am the PaintedDog and welcome back to episode 9 of our Oxygen Not Included Season 1 playthrough. I hope you're having a lovely day. My day is actually alright, thanks. Now, in the last episode, a lot of you were screaming at me because I didn't really notice something. Let's take this off. When I started the game again today, I saw all of these red prompts, and I'm so used to seeing this one, insufficient resources and waiting for materials and such, that I didn't really think about it. And when I opened it up, I saw, okay, we're running out of battery, we don't have any power. So there's a couple of things that we can do. First off, let's have a quick peek here. I had a quick scan around. We have some coal in here and in there. It's more easily reachable. We have in here as well, but the problem is here's chlorine gas. Here is chlorine gas. Same with over here, there's a bit of coal right there. Here's hydrogen and chlorine, so that's not really the greatest idea to go in there. Then our hatches here, we can get up to 8 in this area, but one of these units won't be enough to support the coal for our generators, our coal generators. So we also have this hydrogen or natural gas geyser in there, and we have natural gas generators. I'm not sure if this one will be sufficient to power, because this is 800 watts that it produces, and the normal coal generator produces 600, and we have 5, so that's 3000 right there. So if we get about 4, it will be 3200 watts that can be produced from 4 of those natural gas generators. But they also produce polluted water and carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide is easy. We can just vent it down or vent it in that system and vent it out through our gas pipe. So that's easy. Gas pipe's right there. We can just vent it out. So that's not an issue. But polluted water, we can always just take it down here, so that's also not an issue. So that can be worked around. Get a new power source, so that will work. I don't know if that will be enough. Other option is to rip everything out, because let's face it, our power situation, let's take a look here. Our power wires are going everywhere. There's a power converter or transformer there, there's one there, there's one down, or 2 down here. Everything's a mess, and our water is a little bit better, but it's still not the best. But yeah, that's still an issue. So there's basically 3 options that I see here. 1, forget about this setup, build up oh okay, so sorry, it's basically 4-ish options. 1, forget about the coal generators, go up here, put in a couple of natural gas generators, vent the carbon dioxide out, put the polluted water in here. Great. Other option is we have a space over here and we can dig a bit more out, the same over here. Create a couple more of these areas, but we have to rework this because this setup down here, it's not really the best. I don't think it's going to work, but yeah. So create a couple more areas for hatches, maybe 2 or 3 extra areas, so we can get the coal produced to ship over here. That's the second one. But with both those options, I'm still going to have to go ahead and take out a couple of power transformers and work around so we can get a bit more ordered with our power, so we know which line is going where and we can trace everything. Because now if you want to put in something in here, you have to go ahead and click on it to see what's the potential and all that. So you still had to do it another way, but it's a bit easier because here lines are crossing and it's just a mess. The third option is to go ahead and keep our 9 dupes, but rip everything out. Basically ripping it down to the studs, taking all of this out, maybe leaving the ladders and the fire poles and stuff like that, but ripping everything else out. And rebuilding and making a new system. So taking out all of these conveyor chutes and everything. Starting basically from scratch, just with a couple of ladders, fire poles and rooms. And that's the third option. The fourth option is we take this as a learning opportunity, because I've played this game when it came out, but I played it for maybe a month, if even that, and I left it ever since, and I just recently started playing this again. So the other option is to take this as a learning curve, say thank you to our ramshackle colony, and start up a new one from scratch with what we've learned now. And from the beginning be a bit more orderly with our placement of our, for instance, power transformers coming to mind now. Making different levels, a power transformer or two per level, and keeping it sorted like that. And then from the start, doing a bit of ranching so we can get a couple of hatches in here to get some gold generation and all that. So that's the fourth option. So in the comments, let me know what you think, what you would suggest. And I hope to see you in the next one. Cheerio.